Matthew 6:33 says, "But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you." This verse is spoken by Jesus himself in the Sermon on the Mount. It is not a motivational slogan. It is a command that comes with a promise. To understand it, we must understand the context. Jesus has just spent several verses addressing worry about food, clothing, and the basic needs of life. He makes it clear that the Gentiles, those who do not know God, are consumed with these things. But Jesus says something radical. God already knows what you need. Then he says, "But seek first." Seek means to pursue intentionally. This is not passive belief. It is an active ordering of life. First means priority, not added on, not balanced equally, but placed above everything else. The kingdom of God refers to God's rule, God's authority, and God's will being done. To seek the kingdom is to desire God's reign over your life, your choices, your values, your future. And his righteousness means living according to what God calls right, not self-righteousness, not moral performance for approval. It is alignment with God's character and obedience to his word. So Jesus is saying, make God's rule and God's ways your highest pursuit. Then comes the promise, and all these things shall be added to you. All these things refers to the basic necessities of life, food, clothing, and provision, not luxury, fame, or excess. Jesus is not teaching prosperity. He is teaching trust. The order matters. God does not promise provision to those who chase provision. He promises provision to those who chase him. Matthew 6:33 is not saying, seek God so you can get stuff. It is saying, seek God because he is king, and trust him with the rest. This verse confronts modern anxiety, ambition, and distraction. It challenges the idea that security comes from money, success, or control. Jesus says security comes from submission to God. Matthew 6:33 teaches that when God is first, everything else finds its proper place. Not because life becomes easy, but because life becomes rightly ordered under the rule of God.